Now try something else.
I like vinyl myself. Someone played me. Where's that clip of Gary's TV show, the latest one, where JD, you pulled a clip like Gary and John are with a guy and
is it more vinyl?
More vinyl, and they're talking endlessly about. I don't know who's watching this show. Are they getting any ratings? Like, how many people could be that concerned with vinyl? And I mean, all right, like if it was 5 minutes, fine, but they endlessly go and discuss vinyl versus digital. And then this guy is on, and he goes, "Oh my God, I can't stay." Gary, where's the latest clips?
JD's putting them up now.
Good. It's so fucking whacked out, your show.
But I mean,
it's crazy.
But just because you're not into something, why can't somebody else be into it?
It's got to be the most narrow cast I've ever seen for cable television.
I don't think so.
Really? How long is the show? An hour?
No, it's
half hour.
Half hour, so it's like 22 minutes.
It's like a half hour with this guy.
Which guy?
This guy that I'm listening to on your show, who's like playing you vinyl.
Oh yeah.
Guy's a loon.
You know where we found him, by the way?
Yeah, who is he?
Friend of Vinny Fafali's.
Yeah, either that or he's a homeless guy.
No, he's a guy he lives in New Jersey. He's got like a $250,000 vinyl, turntable setup, and he's really into vinyl.
$250,000.
Yeah, he's got like a turntable that costs $50,000. Special.
How does he make money?
I don't know. He writes about this stuff. He writes on websites and stuff, but I don't know how that's how he makes it.
Oh, it's so annoying. No offense, I know you're excited.
Oh, none taken.
And by the way, every time I tune into channels and I hear Gary promoting the show, and it's like, fine, but I don't care if the guys promote, but Jesus Christ.
What do you mean every time you tune in the channels?
I don't know. I tuned in this week, and it was you on there, I guess, like going, and don't forget VH1.
I think we do it once or twice a week at the end of the wrap-up
Must
show.
be every time I tune in.
Yeah, you must be getting the same time. That happens to a lot of people.
I was like, wow, yet another.
Here comes JD. I can hear him.
Yeah. I just don't know that there are that many people who care about this topic.
I mean, you saw John Varvatos. He cares about it. There's a lot of people.
Yes.
Would
he watch a whole TV show about it?
Well, the whole show is not about it. Just this particular one was. Mostly it.
I was thinking your show needs Ann Curry. You should hire her. What is it, JD?
JD2 in red.
Oh. You got to hear this. This is the greatest clip ever. You got to hear this guy. And John and Gary are right in there with him.
Well, let's get right to it. You're one of those guys in the age of digital and CDs and MP3s. You're a guy who still champions vinyl.
Yes, from the beginning.
You're a guy who still champions vinyl. Champions vinyl. Well, listen to this guy. He's so excited that someone showed up at his door.
I did. I was all for digital at the beginning. I was primed to love it. I went to an AES and heard the first CD player demonstration. It was Roxy Music's Avalon, my favorite record.
Great record.
And
great record. He went to where? CES and he
AES.
AES.
I don't know what that is.
He went to AES and he heard his first digital and he was excited and he heard Roxy Music. Great record. It's not a great record.
That is a great record.
No,
Avalon.
If you're Meg Griffin, it is.
Avalon is a great album.
Okay.
But Howard, this is opinion.
Whatever. I guess it's the same opinion that says, "Hey, let's do a show about vinyl versus digital."
So nobody bought that. Nobody bought that record.
I'm sure some people did.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, not me.
So that makes it bad.
Yep. You got it.
They put it on, and it was horrible. I mean, it was so horrible.
So horrible.
Oh, he's got these special ears.
Oh, yeah,
and it was just terrible.
I shouldn't even interrupt this. Wait, I'm starting from the beginning.
And they put it on, and it was horrible. I mean, it was so horrible.
Starting a movement.
And I started my crusade in 1982.
You must have been all alone.
Yes. I was all alone.
Because when CDs came out, everybody said, they're easier to store.
Right, they are.
They don't store. They don't skip.
They do.
And they don't wear out.
Right, and they do.
And they sound better. That was the big thing about your CD. It's going to sound so much better than your vinyl.
I think digital has its own qualities, some of which are very good. No noise, what's not there is great.
Some things in digital are good, Robin. But
there's something missing, apparently.
Right, yes.
Just has this thin kind of crispy quality that doesn't sound like live music to me, or music. It has this kind of mechanical quality.
Why is that? I mean, in layman's terms, because the vinyl, I know, is deeper and a wider sound.
This guy in Jersey, how does he know?
I say digital preserves music the way formaldehyde preserves frogs. You kill it, and it lasts forever.
Good. What is he talking about? What are you all talking about?
Howard.
I mean, honestly,
we're doing a show. Hold on a second.
We don't have a turntable.
By the way, do you play any instruments? Are you a musician?
No, but why do we have to be?
I mean, I don't know, man. You're so into it.
You're missing.
Why don't you go out and play some music?
Hold on a second. You're missing the point.
And you know what this is? This is guys who don't play instruments making themselves involved in the music.
Right.
Here's what it is.
He's all involved with his record.
We're doing a show about collectors.
Let me ask you something.
You asked a question. I'm going to answer. We're doing a show about collectors. You said, why do you go talk to this? We're doing a show about collectors. There's a guy that's got 15,000 albums.
Who cares? No, maybe the whole show is ridiculous.
You just asked a question.
Do you interview people who churn their own butter?
No, but I'm not doing that kind of show. If I were doing a show about pilgrims,
what do you think of people who churn their own butter?
I think it's funny. I think
it's ridiculous. Right?
I think it probably would taste better, but it's a lot of work to get there.
Yeah, exactly my point. He's got his $250,000 records and good Lord.
But you know, John Varvatos hit it right on the button. It's not that you can't. It's not one. No, it's not one or the other.
It's fine. Listen,
John was saying there's a time.
Does it really matter?
Again, you ask questions that you don't want answers to.
I didn't ask you a question. You're just here talking. I didn't even ask you to come in. You fucking walked in.
You said, would I want to churn butter? And
that's all I asked you.
But you're making the analogy.
Did I ask you to come in? Tell the truth.
No.
No. So what are you doing in here?
Well, then I came and you asked me a question. If you're going to tell me I'm an asshole, if you're going to tell me I'm an asshole and I'm boring, I'm going to answer you.
Now the guy gets all excited because they're going to do a comparison. Wait till he gets to his record. And then Gary or John goes, oh, I love that sound. You know when you put the needle on the...
Yeah, I would have taken the album and banged it over his head.
I would have smashed it over both of them. I just got to hear how you guys react to the vinyl. So much better.
All right, so now you're going to give this to us on vinyl.
This is the 12-inch vinyl single.
I love that sound.
Shut up.
We actually enjoy this.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. The thought that you're wasting time with this show is fucking upsetting to me.
I feel like I should be wearing a members-only jacket, though, as I'm listening to the song, to be honest with you. I've heard that song a bunch of times, and I heard stuff in that vinyl version that I've never heard before.
Oh, shut up, John.
First of all, there's a lot of interesting percussion stuff going on. There's a lot of, like, little conga stuff.
Oh, Gary, you're such a fucking dick.
Conga stuff.
There's a lot of conga I couldn't hear in the digital. You're lying now. Now you're outright lying to your audience.
We just made it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did John hear? Did John say what he heard?
John heard a bumblebee in the background.
There was a rat in the studio. Can you hear the squeak?
Can't you hear the squeaking of the rat?
Why would anybody talk when you guys have a point?
Retarded. This song doesn't sound better on vinyl. Sounds better with the volume off.
That song doesn't sound better, period.
Little, timpani stuff. But I think the thing that jumped out at me that I never heard before is throughout the whole song, there's this little guitar riff.
Guitars.
Yeah, it's like ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Yeah.
And I never heard that before. It was all sort of squashed in.
There's just so much going on. And
You're
of course,
lying. You're a fucking liar.
We're not lying.
Yeah, okay. You heard, you're such a liar.
Love the first one. That'll get you out of your seat every time.
In the name of.
Yeah, exactly.
In the name of.
You do that too well, Gary. But, I mean, it's just another great example.
You guys are great personalities.
Example of vinyl taking you deeper into a song, and you hear things that you truly never hear.
God.
You wouldn't otherwise hear.
I absolutely heard the difference.
You guys can take my job. You got it exactly. That's exactly right.
What's his job, by the way?
He writes about audio.
Vinyl?
Well, no, he writes
Telling
about...
people what you hear on the vinyl as opposed to the digital
I guess somebody cares what he does.
What is this guy... What does this guy want? Does he want a world where we go back to records as opposed to digital?
No, I think he just wants people to know...
Why is it? Why does he want them to know? Why does he want them to know anything?
When people are perfectly satisfied with digital, why does he want them to know?
He wants them to know that they could... I don't even know. Well, okay, let Gary finish the sentence. What does he want him to know?
You heard it. Watch the episode.
No, you don't have an answer.
I have an answer.
Okay, go ahead.
He wants people to know that, yes, CDs are better for, being portable and all that stuff. And there's nothing, CDs aren't awful, but vinyl does give you a fuller sound, and there's just an alternative. That's it.
That's what he wants.
John, am I off on that, or am I about right?
So I believe that if I churn my own butter, it probably will be a little bit better.
Might be a lot better.
Yeah, but
it'll take time to get it, but it'll be better.
But do you think I should sit home all day and churn butter, or should I just accept what's in the store?
That's your choice.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think? What do you think your choice would be?
I'm going to be very honest with you. You can mock me. No, you can mock me all you want. I do have a setup at home.
No. About butter, I asked you. I didn't ask you about
butter. I don't care enough about butter to churn my own.
Right.
But I do listen to vinyl at home from time to time.
You know what I'm going to buy you? A butter churner.
Wow.
So you can churn your own butter.
Buy me a turntable.
Right. You want one? I'll get you one.
I have one.
All right. And John, I'm shocked at you. I always thought you were honest.
Yeah, in other words, John, I know Gary's an asshole, but you, I'm shocked at.
Yeah.
John, do you have vinyl?
Yes.
Of course he does. He's built like a guy who sits home and listens to vinyl.
How much vinyl do you have?
How about hitting the gym instead of listening to vinyl?
Not as much as Gary, but when I was listening to that record, I hate that song, that Thompson Twins song. Right. I will say that, but I did hear stuff during the vinyl one. I'm not lying. I really did. Then when I heard the
CD. And what did you hear again?
I heard, like, you hear all these different instruments and these different guitars. It's just
yeah, you hear a bunch of people wasting their time.
Right.
But it's not about whether you like the song or not. It's just that there was a difference. That was the point.
Are they going to continue your TV show, or have they broken the news to you yet that it's a complete horrible show?
Not yet.
Yes, they called us the other day. They got it's a complete horrible show.
Oh,
Gary.
good. Did they?
And then they sent us flowers.
Glad to see did they send flowers?
Oh. They called us a couple of weeks ago to tell us we were the highest rated show on VH1 Classic that week.
So
the second week we were.
So then I guess they're going to renew it.
Oh God, is there more people with vinyl out there?
Yes.
Hey, Robin, I've been thinking about our careers. Like, would you co-host the show with me, and we just visit people who sew their own clothing as opposed to buying it in the store?
Yes.
Howard,
oh my God, it's so much more beautiful sewn by you. I love
Now here's the store version.
May I say something, Howard? Can I just get 2 seconds to say something?
Here's clothing made by JCPenney, and now here's clothing made by you, the same exact outfit, and I can see every color.
You know what? I'm seeing things in this dress that I didn't see in the other dress.
Howard, can I just...
All right, you got the job.
May I say one thing, please?
Why, are you jealous of Robin and mine's new show?
I'm just begging... No, I want to make a point. We go around and we talk to collectors. It just so happens...
Are you going to claim that
Let me just fucking finish a sentence.
We
go around and we talk to collectors. I'll overtalk you. I don't give a shit. I'll talk over you.
I didn't ask you a question, Gary. You interrupted.
I said, may I say something? And then you said...
talk too much.
And then you said, okay. And then you get 4 words out and you fucking talk over me. The show is not about vinyl. We go and talk to collectors. It just so happens that there are 2 episodes where the collectors were big on vinyl, but we talk to other... It's not just a vinyl show.
Great.
What other kind of things, then? Because what we hear is vinyl.
John, who else did we go and see? We saw a guy with a collection of celebrity hair.
Have you talked to people who collect microphones?
We have not yet, but we went to a place...
Robin, we should do that.
There you go. That's what we'll do. We'll find everybody.
You think it's weird to talk to people who are collectors?
Has microphones.
We do have an upcoming segment about that, actually.
You know why? Because I'm thinking of instead of using a microphone, I'm just going to go door to door and do my radio show because it sounds better.
Right.
Because you can hear every word I have to say. I prefer it that way.
How about people who collect speakers?
We may find one of those.
Hey, that was our idea for our show. Robin, call VH1 Classic and see if I can't get a show doing that.
We already have some stuff lined up for next season, man.
I met a guy who pumps his own water out of a well. How about people?
He has a divining rod.
I like that they found 2 guys who collect vinyl. It was such a good topic, they went back a second time. It couldn't be covered. Like 60 Minutes barely covers something twice. But these 2 found the vinyl.
The vinyl is so fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you have a book that you write stuff in?
No.
You don't anymore. You don't write stuff in a book at all anymore.
No, I'm completely electronic.
Okay.
Right.
Why would
What's
anybody
your
write
point?
anything? But would anybody? Wouldn't it be stupid to write anything down? Why would somebody? Why would
Well,
somebody
in your
write?
world, yeah, that's why you're not fucking organized.
Why would somebody write something when they could just put it on a tablet? Why do people still write?
Because it's quicker sometimes to write. This is a very logical answer. If you have a piece of paper handy, it's harder to get to your computer.
Sometimes it might be better for that person.
You're going to compare writing on a piece of paper?
I'm just saying that sometimes people make choices that are better for them.
It's so fucking dumb. It's ridiculous.
Well, you've deemed it dumb.
The reason I sometimes write on paper is because I can't get to my computer fast enough, and I have a thought, so I write it down on paper, and then I bring it to my computer.
So it's better for you.
Not that it's better. It's the only thing I have available. What are you talking about? A piece of paper is still relevant. A record isn't.
To you.
No,
to
the world.
A record is relevant to some people.
You just equated something with a
idiotic.
practical purpose to a thing that has no practical purpose.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I'm saying if something's not relevant to you, it's not relevant to anybody.
I see your point. Okay, bye.
Watch me. Watch. Can I say watch me?
No one cares. Goodbye. You and John. Go back and work on this show. You work on a relevant show. It's this one. Or just go work on that full time. Leave here.
Boy, I heard timpani.
Oh, I can't believe
and some congas.
Oh, it's brilliant.
John, you took your beating, your weekly beating that this is turning into.
Another day at the office.
Gary.
Yes.
Does Howard really have a disdain for vinyl collection, or does he just have a love of breaking your balls? I mean, is this solely because it's you? If this was someone else's show, would he not be this angry and pissed off?
I think all the elements come together. He likes breaking my balls. He hates vinyl. I think if it was someone else's show, he wouldn't talk about it because it's our show. It's fun for him to fuck with it.
I was asking your partner in crime, John Hein, about the premise of this show. Can you see it from the other side, from Howard's perspective? Is it a little silly?
Well, here's the interesting thing. Howard's never seen the show.
So he's basing all of this off of blind observation?
Well, a couple of sound bites that JD brings up, but he's never seen the show. But I don't think he's ever going to see it. I think he has zero interest in seeing it. I think he has zero interest in seeing it no matter what the subject is.
You know the old cliche, any promotion is good promotion. Does this ring true in this case, or are you just...
No, it's good. I mean, if he talks about it, it's always good. It seems like when he talks about how bad it is, more people seem to watch.
Going into this project, when the show was in development, did you see this coming down the pike?
You always have to be ready for anything like this. Was I positive this was going to happen? No, but do you think it could happen? Of course.
But the Dell'Abate alliance is still strong, unbreakable?
Yes. We're like Heisenberg.
What happens when Howard Stern's staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered? It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
All right, your staff's got questions, you've got answers. Let's do this. Mike Morales from Howard 100 News asks,
who's on your dream A-list jam-packed Stern show? One musician, one actor, one comic.
Well, we've had Jerry Seinfeld on. I really like him as a guest. I've had Chris Rock on. I love Chris Rock. Who is a comic I haven't had on yet? I recently had Gary reach out to Billy Crystal because Billy's mad at me, and I happen to think Billy's brilliant. He's mad because, who knows, Stuttering John asked him a question or something. Unfortunately, he still holds a grudge. I'm trying to think of a comic right now that I'd want to have on. All right, but musician, I've said this before, Mick Jagger would be really great. I'd like to ask David Bowie some questions. You know, I've had Bowie on musically, but never to sit down. I don't know that he would. So that would be interesting to me to ask Mick Jagger about the process of writing songs and his life. And you said a comedian, an actor?
Actor.
Any popular actor is a good guest for our show. You know, Brad Pitt would be good for our show. Jack Nicholson would be awesome for the show. And I know Jack a little bit. I've actually had dinner with him a few times, but I don't know why. I guess he just, maybe he's just old that he doesn't care. He's done it all. Those kind of classic guys who have had long careers and have been in incredible movies and had incredible roles. I mean, I would have liked to have interviewed James Gandolfini after The Sopranos because I think he was so brilliant in it. So, yeah, Jack Nicholson would be one, the Stones, and comedian-wise, who the heck is out there that I haven't spoken with that I want to? I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
No.
Question from Scott DePace at Howard TV.
Do you want to go golfing with me sometime?
No, I am not a golfer. And Scott is probably the biggest proponent of telling people that I didn't hit a 300-yard, what is it called, a drive or a putt? I don't know what the difference is. A drive.
Okay.
And the putt's the short thing. But I went on a driving range, and this is what the pro told me, and this is what Jimmy told me, that I was hitting it out about 300 yards. I'm not making that up. I mean, he can't deal with it. I don't want to golf with him. I never want to play golf again because, number one, I'm sure I could never duplicate what I did.
Right.
So then it'll be like, I told you can't do it. I don't know that I could do it again. I was in the zone. No one was really paying attention to me. No one was putting any pressure on me. And I was able to whack the ball. So Scott thinks I'll get out there, play with him, and he'll humiliate me, which probably he will. I don't even know the rules. I don't even know what it is I need to do. And I would also be miserable out on a golf course. I would be sitting there the whole time thinking about what else I should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tremendous waste of time for me.
Question from Jason Kaplan. Jason asks,
everybody always dreams about being rich. When you first got rich, what was the one thing that you were dying to buy that you were finally able to get?
I never felt wealthy. I never felt that I was a wealthy person. I think like a poor person. I grew up with parents who lived through the Depression, took the worst of the Depression, had absolutely nothing growing up. When I say nothing, I mean, where's the next meal coming from? We can't pay rent, we have to move. They get shoes off a cart, that whole thing. My mother had one pair of underwear, never had a doll, never had a toy. And I have taken all of that in as if it happened to me in some weird psychological transference. So to me, my main concern making a living was, would I be able to provide for my family? Would my children be able to go to school? So being able to pay without having to worry for a house, a car, food, and for all the basics is what turned me on about being able to make a real living in radio. And I never expected to make a living in radio, never thought I would. I was shocked when I was making $250 a week, and I got the job in Detroit for $30,000 a year, and I thought my world was complete. So money wasn't the big motivating force in my life.
was there ever an impulse purchase that you went, I've earned this, I've gotten this far, I want to buy this thing?
I don't make a lot of impulse purchases. I'll buy anything for my wife. I'll buy stuff for my kids without thinking about it for a minute. For myself, rarely. A couple of years ago, I bought 2 nice watches, one of them being this one, and I felt guilty for days that I bought this. This is a, what is it called? I know so little about them. A Luminor, you know, Panerai. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
It's not even, in terms of watch aficionados, it's probably not that expensive, but it's more than I would spend on a piece of jewelry. And I don't make, when I started to make a pretty good living, I went out and bought a Jaguar, and I had that car when my kids were young, and that was it. You know, I don't care about cars. You know, that was it. I'm just not an extravagant human being.
That was great. Thank you so much. I thought that was really informative.
I agree. I learned a lot about myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
happens when 𝗻𝗻 staff asks him the questions they've always wanted answered. It's time to Ask Howard with Rachel Fine.
All right, your staff's got questions, you've got answers. Let's do this. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 from Howard 100 News asks,
Who's on your dream A-list jam-packed Stern show? One musician, one actor, one comic.
Well, we've had Jerry Seinfeld on. I really like him as a guest. I've had Chris Rock on. I love Chris Rock. Who is a comic I haven't had on yet? I recently had Gary reach out to 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 because Billy's mad at me, and I happen to think Billy's brilliant. He's mad because, who knows, Stuttering John asked him a question or something. Unfortunately, he still holds a grudge. I'm trying to think of a comic right now that I'd want to have on. All right, but musician, I've said this before, Mick Jagger would be really great. I'd like to ask David Bowie some questions. You know, I've had Bowie on musically, but never to sit down. I don't know that he would. So that would be interesting to me, to ask Mick Jagger about the process of writing songs and his life. And you said a comedian, an actor?
Actor.
Any popular actor is a good guest for our show. You know, Brad Pitt would be good for our show. Jack Nicholson would be awesome for the show. And I know Jack a little bit. I've actually had dinner with him a few times, but I don't know why. I guess he just, you know, maybe he's just old that he doesn't care. He's done it all. Those kind of classic guys who have had long careers and have been in incredible movies and had incredible roles. I mean, I would have liked to have interviewed James Gandolfini after The Sopranos because I think he was so brilliant in it. So, yeah, Jack Nicholson would be one, the Stones, and comedian-wise, who the heck is out there that I haven't spoken with that I want to? I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
No.
Question from Scott DePace at Howard TV.
Do you want to go golfing with me sometime?
No, I am not a golfer. And Scott is probably the biggest proponent of telling people that I didn't hit a 300-yard, what is it called, a drive or a putt? I don't know what the difference is. A drive.
Okay.
And the putt's the short thing. But I went out on a driving range, and this is what the pro told me, and this is what Jimmy told me, that I was hitting it out about 300 yards. I'm not making that up. I mean, he can't deal with it. I don't want to golf with him. I never want to play golf again because, number one, I'm sure I could never duplicate what I did.
Right.
So then it'll be like, I told you can't do it. I don't know that I could do it again. I was in the zone. No one was really paying attention to me. No one was putting any pressure on me. And I was able to whack the ball. So Scott thinks I'll get out there, play with him, and he'll humiliate me, which probably he will. I don't even know the rules. I don't even know what it is I need to do. And I would also be miserable out on a golf course. I would be sitting there the whole time thinking about what else I should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tremendous waste of time for me.
Question from Jason Kaplan. Jason asks,
Everybody always dreams about being rich. When you first got rich, what was the one thing that you were dying to buy that you were finally able to get?
I never felt wealthy. I never felt that I was a wealthy person. I think like a poor person. I grew up with parents who lived through the Depression, took the worst of the Depression, had absolutely nothing growing up. When I say nothing, I mean, where's the next meal coming from? We can't pay rent, we have to move. They get shoes off a cart, that whole thing. My mother had one pair of underwear, never had a doll, never had a toy. And I have taken all of that in as if it happened to me in some weird psychological transference. So to me, my main concern making a living was, would I be able to provide for my family? Would my children be able to go to school? So being able to pay without having to worry for a house, a car, food, and for all the basics is what turned me on about being able to make a real living in radio. And I never expected to make a living in radio, never thought I would. I was shocked when I was making $250 a week, and I got the job in Detroit for $30,000 a year, and I thought my world was complete. So Money wasn't the big motivating force in my life.
Was there ever an impulse purchase that you went, I've earned this, I've gotten this far, I want to buy this thing?
I don't make a lot of impulse purchases. I'll buy anything for my wife. I'll buy stuff for my kids without thinking about it for a minute. For myself, rarely. A couple of years ago, I bought 2 nice watches, one of them being this one, and I felt guilty for days that I bought this. This is a, what is it called? I know so little about them. A Luminor, you know, Panerai. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
It's not even, in terms of watch aficionados, it's probably not that expensive, but it's more than I would spend on a piece of jewelry. And I don't make, when I started to make a pretty good living, I went out and bought a Jaguar, and I had that car when my kids were young, and that was it. You know, yeah. I don't care about cars. You know, that was it. I'm just not an extravagant human being.
That was great. Thank you so much. I thought that was really informative.
I agree. I learned a lot about myself.
Me too.
All right, do Richard notes.
So he said he cries every time he comes on the show, that you make him cry.
Yeah, why?
You know,
He doesn't
you
cry.
just hit him.
But everyone
in the
makes him
spots.
cry. I'm going to tell him.
I know.
I think the first thing you have to discuss them is that the crying loses its value. Because
Give me the list of appearances you've done in the last month where you didn't cry.
Sure.
Are you looking at the Wall of Fame? What's that? They did not fall. They just fell?
They all fell off the wall.
Just now?
Just now.
What the hell is that all about? It's like you have psychic abilities. Come on.
He tried to kiss him.
Come on, Mrs. Simmons. Come on, because I got to talk to you before we go in.
Don't you know how to say hello to a lady? Hello.
I just realized I don't know how where the mic is. Richard, you know, one of the things I realized is we use a headset, right, with a microphone on it, and with the hair gel, I'm just gonna have to put it on. I'll just work with me. I'll put it on in a weird way. You know what I'm talking about? I won't mess up your wig.
Welcome. Are you looking forward to this?
This what?
Reuniting with Howard.
Let me just a minute. Yes, I am.
And that's it?
Just a minute.
Okay.
I think it's going to be refreshing.
And what are you anticipating from Mr. Stern today?
that he may find me prettier than his wife.
Would it be okay if I showed your lovely outfit?
To a who?
To the viewers.
What outfit?
Well, this beautiful dress here.
It's just something simple, you know. It's just a $6,000 simple black dress you can wear anywhere. You can wear it to funerals, to parties, to weddings. You can, you know, bring it to the side and tie it for the beach. You could, you know, wear it outside, just letting the breeze hit your skin. You can wear it, when you bring it up, you can wear it to look like Jessica Lange in American Horror Story. You can wear it backwards, and it looks sort of Grecian.
And it's versatile enough for morning radio?
It's very versatile.
All right, we'll see you in the studio.
So Richard Simmons is here. We're going to start with him. He's here early. We've got such a packed show, we had to squeeze him in early.
All right, let's
Richard,
predict how long it will be before he sits down and cries.
Oh, wait, there's a very pretty girl out there. That's not Richard.
What?
That's a pretty, pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Who is this beautiful young lady?
Did he take his own advice and get a new do?
Who is that beautiful young lady who just walked in? Hi, sexy lady.
Looks like Lady
All right,
Gaga.
Don't just come on the microphone. Lady Gaga's here. Lady Mama. All right, come over here because it's not. You're on radio, Richard. I mean, ma'am.
Lady.
Lady.
Ricky,
There's a beautiful young lady with beautiful purple hair and gorgeous dress. Hello. What is that, darling? Hi. Just sit down because
Are
you're
you
wasting
gonna talk?
time. I want to talk to you. Hi. Richard, you're in full drag. How long does it take you to get in that outfit? Seriously, because you have a beautiful wig, and even your nails are done. And those are, I assume, what, like
They
a
aren't
fake
press-on
nail?
nails.
A press-on nail?
Yeah.
Did you go to a salon and get those nails?
No, I did not go. I did it in the room. It took me 5 minutes.
You press-on nail?
Yeah. You want to sit? Look.
Yeah.
Try one on.
No, I don't want to
Here.
touch it. It's disgusting.
No, come on.
No.
Let me wash it.
No.
Please, Jesus.
Yeah.
The man does not like to be touched.
When you dress in drag, why not titties? Why flat-chested? Seriously, did you give consideration to stuffing your bra?
Howard.
Seriously, to
No,
make the
this is
illusion.
not serious. This is
serious.
This is not.
This is pretty serious. I think this is
It's
like
not
First of all,
Halloween. What is it?
I think we're meeting the real you.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you.
No, I
Thank
really
you.
am. I've missed you.
Let me ask you something. Why would a heterosexual man like yourself, seriously, dress up as a woman? And I know, listen, I know
it's just one thing.
You're
It's just one.
heterosexual, and I know you love women.
No, listen to me. 13 million.
What?
13 million what?
That's
what
how
you're
much.
worth?
That's what it cost when they want me to do this.
No, what I'm saying is,
It cost. People give me 13 million. Robin's here.
do you have a doll collection?
Robin, hi. I miss you.
Hi,
Do you have
Richard. I miss you
400?
too.
Do you have 400 dolls in your collection?
2,200.
$2,200.
Yeah.
I was saying, here's a guy.
Where do you keep
You're
those
as masculine as anyone I know. You love girls. You want to get
Can you
married.
take this off of me?
Why do you wear it?
What is he taking
He's
off?
taking off his jewelry and his woman's outfit. Could you take off your wig so I can put a pair of headphones on you? So you can hear Robin? Oh,
No wonder he's
Look what I
screaming
did
so
for you.
loud.
Wow,
Come
a
on.
skull shirt. You like skulls?
Huh? I like your skull. If anything happens to you, I'm going to lick your skull. I want to own it.
Richard, I was reading about your shorts. Do you own 400 pair of those shorts? That you
Now
love
it's
to
about
wear?
600 because people buy.
Are they flammable? In other words, I heard that they can light
It's a
on
little
fire.
purple bag.
Hold on.
Where
Richard,
is it?
Richard, focus on me. Put
Okay.
on headphones.
La 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 la. I
Give him
love Howard.
Yeah, because he's all over the place.
I love Howard.
Now what is he doing?
Your new single, is go back to the shorts. I'll go to hairdo in a minute.
Yeah, these.
Seriously, are they flammable?
Yeah, that's why they got rid of them.
So they don't make those anymore.
Well, they make a new. Dolphin makes the new short, but it's not like this. The problem is this material is flammable.
So you have.
But don't get any ideas.
You have over 1,000.
You know, I don't want to end up being like 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. Stop! I don't want to go to the prom, Mama, please.
Richard, you have over 1,000 pair of Dolphin shorts.
Yeah.
And when you heard they were flammable and they weren't going to make them anymore, is that why you went out and bought 1,000 pair of
No, I don't have the. No, these I've had for years.
You've had for years.
Years, and then people will clean out their garage and stuff, and then send me stuff.
And
then I give it to people. People say I'm dressing up as Halloween, and I send them. You know.
Right.
I need the purple bag.
Okay,
I want it now.
I have to hold your microphone.
I'll do it.
Somebody else get the purple bag, Gary?
Mother, daughter, mother. Where's the pictures?
Right here.
Richard.
I got to show you this. This is going to bring back a memory.
What is it?
All right. First, I want you to see this picture.
What is that? I don't know what that. Oh, that's when you dress like a man.
Look.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
That's drag. Howard.
Do you remember that day? Do you remember that day?
I do. You were
Get
fabulous.
me the purple bag. I'm leaving.
To dress as
if
a
I
man.
don't get the purple bag, bag, I'm going to go do an oldie station. I'm not kidding.
It's on its way.
What's in the purple bag that you need?
I just take this off and fluff my hair so I can.
Good. All right.
So, did you like hairdo?
Richard has a new single out called Hairdo.
This is serious.
Yeah, it's serious. It's as serious as anyone can be. The sales must be through the roof. When I heard this, it's a rap song featuring you.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
When did you get into rap?
When did you first discover you could rap?
Well,
Look at that
I
hairdo.
just decided.
Put the wig back on.
I'm trying to find something to throw.
No.
Seriously, then why you have to say those things to upset me?
Stop it.
No,
You
I
look
mean it.
great.
You always have to put. There's something you always have to put down.
You're 65. You look like you're 20.
Yeah.
Are you 65?
Yeah, I'm 65.
That is unbelievable. Do you think about death at all, or are you just one of those people that can't even face it?
Here. I watched over and over the burial of 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
Right.
And
why 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿? Were you a fan?
Because it was a beautiful
Where do you
coffin.
have that?
Right.
And they had 5,000 flowers.
Where do you see that? Where do you get
Where do you get that?
Or take away his microphone. Now he has one in his headphones. That's good. Yeah.
So now I did
Wait.
hairdo.
Yeah.
I think that music is wonderful. We love music. It's our therapy. It makes people happy.
Who invested in this? In other words, you had to go in a recording studio. Did you put up your own money, or did some record company put up money?
No, I put up my own money.
I had to figure that.
Chris Phillips and Kathy Phillips, they do the music.
All right, here is Hairdo. Let me play it for Robin, who has yet to hear it, which is unbelievable that she's the last person in this country who hasn't heard
Yeah, I don't know where
We're ready. We're ready.
Here we go. Wow. It's action-packed.
Short, long, straight, or curly. Get something cute.
Wait.
All curly. Get something cute. Get something girly. Short, long, straight, or curly. I'm going on tour.
Are you?
I did 29 songs I've written, and I'm doing duets. No, I am.
Duets? With who?
Short, long, straight, or curly. Get something cute, get something girly. An afro, a buzz cut, a French
I'm
twist.
going to throw up. Richard's coming on to me.
I know. That would be
Richard.
the last day that I would do that. I would rather be celibate and go into a seminary.
I was watching an appearance, several appearances. You've been on TV a lot lately.
Yeah.
I watched you on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I watched you on Home Shopping Network.
Yeah, I'm on JTV,
jewelry
television.
Jewelry television.
Yeah,
Thank you, Robin.
And Richard, you know, you cry at the drop of a hat. And you cry.
He's going to start with me, and you all two are being quiet.
No, I want to say something to you. If you cry everywhere, and a lot of the times there's no,
I don't cry
there's no
everywhere.
actual tears.
You know, Howard,
it's
don't
become
do
a
this.
shtick. I want
No,
to
don't do
talk to you
this.
about it. I
Do
haven't
this.
talked to you in a while. It's not a put down. It's
It
not.
is,
It's
because
a question about
no.
your performance.
It's not a performance.
But it
okay,
is.
listen to me.
You
when
are a performer.
I just came back from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I know you dug a well.
There was
for an orphan.
Yeah, let's breeze over that. Do you breeze over all the charity things you do?
Yeah, but you dug a well.
No,
you dug a well for an orphanage. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is
very lovely.
Well, that's beautiful.
But this is the beginning of going
Did you dig the hole yourself? No. Stop
no, I
it.
just want no because
Sit
I get.
down. No, seriously, what happened at the orphanage?
Well, the water was contaminated.
How did you learn of this?
A friend of mine told me about the orphanage.
A friend says to you, hey, there's an orphanage, they have no money,
Yes.
they need a well.
Yes.
And what does it cost to dig a well?
Quite a bit of money, because you have to go 300
Did you have to do
feet
this
down.
on your own? In other words, you put up all the money?
I put up all the money.
How much did it cost to dig a well so other people can get involved? Would you say?
$30,000.
30 grand.
Yeah.
So
but now
it's
these
very
children
gracious.
have water to bathe in. The kitchen has water to cook in. They have water to drink. But this is just the beginning. You know, you do a lot of charity work, and also your wife does.
Yes.
And there are 6 million orphans, and there's orphanages
It's
all
horrible.
over
It's
the
an
world.
epidemic, and that's why these fucks who are against abortion.
All right.
You
all
know,
right.
There
all
are
right.
so many unwanted children.
But
Am I
here's
correct?
here's the,
Do you agree?
Yes,
Where do you
yes.
stand on abortion? I know you're a Catholic, but where do you stand on it?
I really don't talk about politics.
You never.
No, it's just.
Do you
not.
vote?
Yes.
You always vote.
Always vote.
Did you hear the Pope?
Did you
Yes.
think that was great? Is this terrific?
I think this Pope's a really fabulous Pope.
I'm with you.
But let me say this. I went to Sao Paulo. I built this is the beginning of what I'm going to do. I have a foundation that's called Richard Simmons and Family. And every month I'm going to do something like this.
No, this is wonderful. But what I'm saying is, and I didn't mean it as a put down, but if you cry about everything on every
My life
show,
is very emotional, Howard.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. You sit
Are you
here.
Well, you cried about the jewelry.
No.
Yeah,
I
mean,
cry.
You
well,
cried,
you know what?
You cried about your new jewelry
Okay,
collection.
when someone calls up and they're overweight and they're very depressed and they say, I bought this bracelet because it says hope on it and I need hope. You've known me for decades, Howard. And you know
Is it all genuine
It
or is some
wasn't
of
that
it a racket?
situation.
Is some of it a racket? Because I think you're one of the most
No.
honest.
I'm
going to compliment you. Out of all the exercise gurus that I've ever heard, I think you're the most effective, and I'll tell you why. You are a realist. You get a hold of overweight people, you start them out slowly, you give them hope, you hang with them, and you exercise them in a reasonable way that keeps them in the game. And you teach them about diet.
I have a lot of
really
reason.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm not putting
Robin
you on.
and you know
Yes.
Robin and we've been friends for years. I call 30 to 40 overweight and obese people a day. Some of them are anywhere from 250 to 800 pounds. Now this is very emotional. This isn't like I'm calling someone who has to lose 10 pounds.
Right.
These are people that may have been abused, may have had a bad divorce, kids taken away from them, a loss of job, and now they're housebound. Now, I am very, because I was overweight, this is very sensitive to me.
Hey, I heard it. You talk as a child. You were obese, right? As a child, were you a model for for overweight, fat kids? Were you a fat kids model? I heard a story. Now, tell me if it's true or false. You modeled and you made so much money. Why can't I interview you?
I'm having an asthma attack.
No, you're not. Stop it. That's a fake.
You can't talk like that if you're having an asthma attack.
When you were a child, did your mother take you to model and you made enough money that she invested the money in an apartment or several apartment buildings in New Orleans?
No.
And that you were a millionaire before you even started being an exercise guru?
I was successful doing modeling later on, and my parents said, well, you know, this was just a fluke. You need to really not spend this money. And
were you an overweight model?
I was, yeah. They were called chubby models.
And could you make that kind of money where you were doing well? I mean, because regular models don't make that much money unless they're supermodels.
No, you know, I did well, but you know, when you're overweight, it's sort of a paradox, because you know, I tried to lose weight because I hated the way I looked, and I thought others hated me.
Right.
And so What are we talking about? I'm not here to talk about that.
What,
all of a sudden, you're going down, ease on down the wrong road.
Why are you
it's like Dorothy. It's like you're Dorothy and you got Toto and you're going down the wrong.
But you can't
Why
come
am I
on
off
here.
the yellow
Here
brick
to
road?
say, you can't come in.
I love
no,
you.
Stop.
Come here, touch me.
No, I don't want to touch.
Come here.
No,
I want
Richard.
to.
No, just
I've taken a shower. I've cleansed.
I don't want to touch
cleansed
anybody.
with. I went to St. Patrick's. I cleansed with holy water.
It's not you. It's just I don't want to touch anybody.
Anybody. Why is that?
Because I have a germphobe. Look, what I'm saying.
Can we just hold hands for a minute?
No. What? I've got to.
What if I spread this? Look.
No.
What? Look.
No, I'm really not into it.
Look.
I don't care. I don't want to hold hands.
Okay.
I don't. Please
Can we
stop.
do E.T.?
Are you afraid of germs? Do you scrub? Because you shake a lot of hands.
Oh, damn Spot! Oh, damn Spot! Leave me!
You know what I'm worried about with you?
Yeah, what? What are you worried about? Dick Simmons here. What are you worried about?
First of all, why won't you talk about your early life and modeling?
Sometimes it's painful.
It's too painful for you?
Do you have parts of your life that were painful?
Absolutely.
I know them,
but
and I'm not going to
about
bring them up because I'm a Gentile man.
No, but I certainly am.
I came here to talk about a couple things. I came to talk about...
Yeah, but you can't just plug. It turns people off.
Listen, no, I'm not...
Listen to me.
I'm
plug,
only here. I'm not here. I don't care about plugs.
Yes, you do.
I have hair transplant plugs. You can have them.
What's going on with that? Now, I read somewhere you have to spray your head.
Well, I have bald spots. You have a bald spot?
No, I'm pretty good.
But you will one day.
You think? I don't know. I'm doing pretty good.
Listen to me, Beelzebub. One day you will.
Why did you get hair plugs? Why didn't you just shave your head?
Because I look like Annie that had been in a fire.
You were concerned about your appearance?
Let's say that a woman has an illness and she loses her hair and she looks in the mirror. It's all about how do you look in the mirror and if you like yourself. When you look in the mirror, Howard.
Are we too concerned with all of that kind of shit? Seriously.
We are too concerned, but if you look in the mirror and a man is going bald and he doesn't like what he looks like, then...
It's okay to... But it's very painful, isn't it? Where do they get the hair from?
Now it's all new. No, they
do a better job.
They go, listen to how it goes.
That's how they do it.
But the only reason... I get a lot of emails and tweets about this show.
No, but it talks about hair transplants. No,
you're going to wait. No, you're going to wait. No, you're going to wait.
I'm worried about you.
And they say to me, I'm worried about you. I'm so worried about you. You're spreading yourself too thin. You sit there with the talent people. Then you do this. Then you go to the large mansion. Everyone, did you know it takes 20 minutes for Howard to go from the driveway to his front door?
That's not true.
Hi, this is Dick Simmons for Celebrity Homes.
Are you wearing women's perfume because you have a
No, I'm wearing Brute.
I'm worried about you.
You shouldn't be worried about me.
You never had children of your own?
The white zone.
Come here, give me that.
The white zone is for loading. You know what?
Are you sad you never had children of your own?
I exercise children all over the country when I do classes.
Had no partner, no love?
Because you know what it is, Howard?
Do you have someone in your life?
Let me just say this. Give me a second to put my thoughts together.
Okay, good. All right.
When I first met you.
No, do you have someone in your life or not?
I have
Tell the truth.
I have the world.
I'm being serious.
I'm being serious
so sad.
too. You find it sad?
Do you like going home alone and not?
I didn't say I was going home alone. When you have 14 housekeepers.
I know, but that's
and
not...
sometimes we reenact the Last Supper. Well, you should see us. It's here's my life.
Is physical love important?
Okay, here's my life.
What about physical love?
I get hugs and kisses.
So you
Let
don't
me
care
just
about
finish my
jacking off
sentence.
or anything? Honestly.
Oh my.
I've never had that discussion with you.
Robin.
What is he where is he going?
You don't care.
Have you ever been stabbed with an afro comb? Have you ever?
Yes.
Have you ever?
Actually, yeah, I have.
And now Breaking Bad. Oh my God, no. Howard, you're in
Breaking
prison.
Bad? Isn't that a great show?
You didn't see me dressed up as all the Emmy people, did you?
No.
I dressed up as him.
As Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
And where was this shown?
This was all
Emmys?
over. This was all over, but it's all about you and your radio show.
Were you on the Emmys?
I've got a radio show. I'm Howard Stern.
Here, all right, let's talk about some things.
Okay, but here's the reason. One of the reasons I came here.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of the same clients, same fans.
Sure, we do.
And so.
That's
I always come
unbelievable.
Here.
We should have a convention together.
I always
like
come
the
here.
bronies and the.
I always come here to inspire.
You do.
People to perspire.
Richard.
Yeah.
Do you think about now? You're a senior citizen. Do you think do you think about death at all? Do you think about?
Here's what I think.
Are you scared of? Like,
No.
Do you think there's an afterlife?
No. Here's what I'm thinking.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Here's what I'm thinking. That I don't want to die.
Right.
Like no one else wants to die.
Right.
But God has this little book when you're going and when you're coming in.
Right.
And I just try to live my life.
You believe in a personal God?
I believe.
No, seriously. Do you believe in a personal God that you're going to die and you're going to meet a guy up in the sky?
Sort of like that.
Yeah, you do believe in that.
I believe I could fly.
Do you believe that?
I believe. Can I just hug you?
No, like I know you loved your mother and I mean, do you believe you'll go to heaven and see your
You'll
mother?
be reunited with her?
No, you know what my true belief is? That you have your heaven or hell right here on earth.
I agree. See? I think.
Can I come
what
hug you?
happens? So you die and it's
In other
over?
words, so no one can touch you.
I don't want to
So
be
you're
touched.
like the untouchable. Is that
I
it?
just don't want to be hugged.
Okay.
And then I don't want to smell like your perfume all
Can we
day.
just hold hands for a minute?
No, I don't want to hold
Can I
your
touch?
hand.
Can I touch
No,
your
can I
outfit?
interview you?
How long we know each other? Do you remember? What were the years that you were back at that studio?
Oh my God! I mean, I guess
How long?
we know each other from
You
the
were
80s.
there in the
right?
early days.
Yeah, the early days.
And do you know something?
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Let me tell you. I love your nose, your cheeks, your hair.
My nose.
I love everything about you. I love your hands, your toes.
Would you get it on with me? If I gave you the okay?
I'd rather vomit.
Is that true? Am I not your type?
No. I love you as a brother.
You would never blow me, and I could never blow you. Is that what you said?
No. That was
Where are you going?
No.
He's out of here.
Don't put your wig on.
No, I'm
You know, Robin was ill. I don't know if you heard.
I prayed for Robin. I talked
Put
to
your
Robin.
headphones back on.
Robin, needed some time.
When did he talk to me?
When did you talk to Robin? She said you didn't talk to her.
Robin, I called you.
No,
and
put them on so we can hear you.
I don't know how to put them on.
Let me help.
Wait a minute.
He said he called me and we talked. That never happened.
You're going to break the mic. Oh, my God.
Oh, what is he doing?
He's breaking the mic. Now, Gary.
No, I called Robin. But Robin.
You didn't talk
No, it's
to
okay.
me.
He's back
I called you one day at home, Robin, and I asked you out for dinner.
Oh.
You are.
That's true.
That
No.
was years ago, Richard.
Well, this does not count.
Dr. Anderson,
Wait,
is
there's a
my
couple
wife
of
going to live?
Richard Simmons has a sparkle jewelry line, which I'm aware of because I played his jewelry
His jewelry
appearance.
Did you watch
appearance? Yeah.
Oh, we watched it. We played it right here on the air. We loved it. We loved it.
Well, I designed all that for my mother.
I know.
And so I felt that they were pretty.
How does a guy like you, who's so fucking macho, how do you know how to design jewelry for
I'm an
women?
illustrator.
Are you?
I started as a kid. I designed something for my mother, and then I'd save my allowance money and have something made.
What do you do for fun? Do you travel?
What do I do? I love to teach. I was in New Orleans yesterday. I love to
So
teach.
your work is your
class?
fun.
I love teaching.
How
I
many
love
people
making
were in the
people.
class?
That one was about 1,000. It was.
And you still keep the price low. You charge people like $12 to exercise.
At my studio. I still have my studio for 40 years now.
No, that's pretty awesome.
So I can't touch you. Can I touch anything that you've touched?
I don't want to. You want to touch
You know,
something?
if you want to hug Fred.
No,
Well,
Robin,
Fred.
seriously, when you see Howard, do you hug him?
Yes.
Yes, he
Well,
hugs
that's
me.
different.
What's different?
What's different? She's a woman.
When a man loves a woman.
Did you recently? Were you asked to be on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Why did you turn it down?
Because it's hours and hours of rehearsal, and I have people to call. I have,
got a
I have to
busy
try.
life.
I try to save lives.
Would it be good for your brand to be on there? What are you doing?
Yes, I think so.
All right. I don't want to hang out with you like this.
Okay, how about here?
Why? Can you sit down, please, so I can properly interview you?
But why won't I can't get close to you? I feel like we're in prison.
All right, let me talk to you about it.
You know, when he's on Jewelry TV, he doesn't harass the host like this.
Robin,
You know, a lot of people.
Robin.
I'll give you a fact about Richard.
And you don't touch David Letterman or any of those people.
By the way, if you want to touch something, Sal has something he wants you to touch.
Oh, God, help us.
Do you know that a lot of people don't remember that Richard Simmons won an Emmy?
I don't remember that.
Did you know that he won an Emmy? There's a fact that a lot of people was that. No, Sal. I don't want. He doesn't want to touch that.
Sal, come here.
Well, no.
Come here, Sal.
Don't ask Richard.
Give me a hug.
Richard, you're going to be sorry.
No, I'm just giving him a hug.
I love you.
What did you say?
Show Richard your penis.
No, you said I love you, didn't you?
I do love you.
You want to see his penis?
Did you ever hug? Did you ever hug
Do you
Howard?
want to see his penis?
Did you ever hug Howard?
Please kiss me.
Kiss him. Kiss him on the mouth. Kiss him. Show Richard your penis.
Get out of here.
No, seriously. Show it
No,
to
get
him.
out of here.
Show it to him right now.
Okay, I'm going to count to 10,
Why?
and then I'm throwing something. No, you don't want me to throw something.
Why don't you want to see his penis?
Get out! Get out of the store!
Nobody.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Get out of here.
I thought I was looking at Thumbelina.
What do you think of that?
What do you want to enter me about?
All right. I wanted to talk to you seriously about, first of all, Project Hope. I want to congratulate you on that. I happen to think it's a wonderful thing what you're doing. The fact that you built a well for an orphanage is pretty fucking great. And so
And now I
applaud
want to
that.
understand this. You say, what is Project Hope?
Project Hope is just cardio and toning and my food mover that's been around for decades. It's just all a program of exercising. You know, it's all about self-worth.
Yes.
If you don't have self-worth, you have nothing.
I don't have self-worth.
But if you have self-worth,
You know what I say, Richard, now? It's self-love.
But this one
Who says that? Robin?
I say that.
Yeah.
You have to love
Well, it's about
yourself.
if you have self-worth, you'll inherit the earth. And Guy put this together for me, and you know.
Let me ask you, because you're so giving, and seriously, when you do all this charity work, and even when you call people every day, at some point, doesn't it become draining? Because I've heard some people with you, especially obese people, who start to depend on you so much that, like, they can't even blame you.
You become the new addiction.
It's almost unbelievable the amount of time you have to put in with these people.
I don't mind. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Look
You
how
don't
much
feel
time.
drained, or
no,
you
look
feel
how much
energized?
time you get up at 3:00 in the morning and get here to help people.
Why do you
know.
think a guy who was, you were beaten as a child, you got into fights, you were called names. Why do you think you're so loving and giving? If you had
I think
that
I
kind
don't
of time?
judge people. I think that I love them unconditionally, and I think I want to help them because I helped me, and I haven't gained my weight back in all these years.
See, I always felt an underlying anger with you that I don't think you've ever addressed.
Anger?
Have you ever been in therapy?
You're talking about anger?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
No, you're talking about
Have you ever
anger.
been-
Is that
have
what you
ever-
want?
have
You
ever
want to
been-
see anger?
No, stop.
Fine. You want to
my
see
God.
anger? I'm going to tell you anger right now, because now you're going to see
Don't
it.
you take apart the
You're
studio.
going
No.
to see anger.
I'm going to bring Sal in with his penis. If you just screwed up my entire deal here.
Look at me.
No, your cleavage is showing.
Just tell me that you love me.
I do love you.
Tell me how much you love me, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
A 1. A 1. I love you, a 1.
Is that
Oh,
true?
my goodness, I don't even think you can call that a one.
I don't
You know, I don't
I'm
love
not
you.
loving what you're doing.
I don't love you a 1. You know what I love you?
We love the sinner, not the sin.
No, you know what I love you? I love you a 15.
You do?
Stop that, Gary.
Gary, what do you... You're going to knock us off the air.
No, we're not. I love you an 18.
All right, well, thank you. All right, now let me
Showing
interview
up
you.
after
I want to talk about your jewelry line, and I want to talk about richardsimmons.com and all that other stuff.
Gary, do you love me?
I do.
Now watch this. Watch this, Howard.
Kiss him.
No, look.
Kiss him on the mouth.
Now look at that. How nice.
Wow, isn't that nice? That's nice. Well, that's nice. That wasn't hostile. Richard, you...
What is all this stuff? It's unnecessary. What is
You
this?
should take that. It's Mambo. You'd like it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a perfume for you. I
It
bought it
is?
for you, yeah.
No.
Oh, it's a cologne.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's a delicious flavor.
Hi.
It's cologne.
No, there's something wrong with this.
No, it isn't.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm
Were
Dick
you
Sa-
bullied as a child? Were you bullied?
I'm gonna just tell you one story that's gonna make you very sad.
Go ahead. Give me a story.
When I went to the bathroom, and you close the door to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
No, when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
They'd put lighter fluid under the door and light it.
Who's they?
Oh.
In high school.
The other students?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Why? Because you were...
Because I was fat, because I was different, because I sang songs, because...
Were you joyous as a kid, or were you...
Joyous, very. My whole life has been...
But when kids are lighting the bathroom
My
on
whole
fire.
life has been, can I make somebody happy? Can I make somebody laugh?
I know you love women, and I know I know you fuck tons of broads, and that's your business.
You know something right
But
now. I'm leaving here.
Were you perceived as effeminate as a child?
Yeah, I was perceived more than effeminate, different, a little silly.
You didn't try to disguise when you were in high school. Did you try to tone down your natural?
I tried, but wearing my mother's heels to class.
No, you come on, be serious.
No, I was me. I always was me. There's a lot of people.
This is you.
There's a lot of people in this world that are afraid to be themselves.
Are you hosting the Pride Parade? What did I read?
No, I'm doing. I'm in the Macy. I'm in the.
No.
The Thanksgiving Day
parade. 2013, Richard appeared at an LA Pride kickoff party.
I went there and taught a class.
You did?
Yeah, taught an exercise class, and
Was that a great day?
Gave a lecture about the smoking and the drugs and the drinking and how it was going to age them, and that, it's okay to have a good time, but not like this. And then I said to them, you have parents that cry themselves to sleep every night. Because they're worried about you.
When kids would light the fire,
under the stall door.
Did your mother was your father dead already?
No, I never told my parents.
Why?
I mean, I used to be hit with a baseball bat in elementary school in the head until I fell on the floor. But I never could tell my parents.
Why?
The thing is,
why didn't you tell your parents?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
Because my father was 50 when I was born. My mother was 38, so I didn't want to do anything to upset them.
But don't you go to a parent for protection? Don't you think that is something? If you had a child, wouldn't you?
I had to deal with it on my own.
You did?
I had to.
How did you deal with it? Did you fight? Did you physically fight?
No, but words are the most powerful weapon. So this guy kept hitting me in the head with the baseball bat for a long time until I just said to him, I'm bleeding. I've done nothing to you. But both his parents were alcoholics. So, it's the family
and you
tree.
felt bad for him?
I felt very sad for him, but he came home and his father was drunk. And
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I began in Lafayette, Louisiana. Then I went to Florida State, and they sent me on an exchange program to Florence, Italy.
Did life get better for you when you went to college? Did you suddenly get accepted? I mean, it sounds like a horrible, horrible childhood.
Well, I mean...
Did you get accepted in the college?
You find the people in your life that accept you and love you unconditionally. But sometimes you have to go through a lot of people.
Because back then, people weren't as accepting as they are now.
Yeah, well, you know what? We live in a world now that's not very accepting. I hate to tell you that.
No, it's not.
I mean,
but a
you
little
can go,
more at some places.
Just a little more. It's like our country doesn't treat seniors the way they should be treated. We see an obese kid and we yell at them and call them names. That's not the way to do it. I mean, last week I put like 30 kids under the age of 18 on food programs, telling them like, oh, are you getting bored with this conversation?
No. I was actually
it's
thinking
like,
that was nice.
I'll say, okay.
I think this is the most honest you've ever been.
Yeah, no fried foods for 30 days.
Right.
Red meat once a week. Portions. I write everything down.
What did you have for breakfast today?
I had a little Raisin Bran because I had to get
move your bowels. How many times a day do you move your bowels?
Oh my!
Seriously,
now we're getting too personal.
You don't want me to come over there, and then you talk about my bowels. Okay.
This is how he gets close.
No! I don't want to hug.
Wait. Does Howard want to see you? Does Howard not want to see you?
I want to thank Richard Simmons for coming in. I want to say, wait, no. For more information, Richard, I don't want to hug.
Did you see Jurassic Park?
Let me thank you first of all, and tell people for more information on the Richard
What is
Simmons.
Richard there for? What is he there for?
Let me do this. On the Richard Simmons project, Hope.
Okay,
and
you
his
can go to the website.
What?
HopeUnlimited.org.
Hope
and
Unlimited.
That's where I'm building the wells and everything.
Good for you. And RichardSimmons.com is another place.
You know what? You're not aging.
No, I refuse.
No, I'm being serious, Howard.
Yeah, aren't you nice? Thank you.
Just a minute.
I don't want to kiss you.
I didn't ask you to kiss me.
Yeah, but you're moving in like you want to
I
kiss.
want to look more into your eyes, because when I'm in your eyes, it's just an ocean of love.
Oh, that is just so silly. That is so
Okay, when you're with
bullshitty.
your wife, do you say romantic things?
Yeah.
Like what?
I said something
Like
romantic
what?
to her. I
What?
said
Like
thank,
what?
The other day I said thank you for marrying me.
Okay, I asked you if I could do a charity event with your wife, and you laughed in my face the last time.
Oh.
I don't like people to laugh in my
What?
face. Do you
I'm
want to
not
find?
Wait.
Do you want to
Back
find a
up.
dead? Do you want to find a dead horse in your bed like the Godfather?
Can I just say something? You're
how could
spitting
you
all
do
over
that,
me. You must
Richard?
calm down.
Okay.
All right, listen. Richard, thank you for coming. I'm so glad you came. No, don't touch my hands.
Okay, here.
Thank you. No, don't touch my scarf. Don't touch my shirt. Don't touch anything on me because I don't want to smell like your perfume on.
I don't have perfume on.
You
I
do.
took a shower.
No,
I
your
have.
perfume.
Maybe the soap had a little.
All right, I just want to say thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
And I wish you luck.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. And I wish you luck with Project Hope. All right?
I want you to say one little romantic thing to me.
All right. Okay.
No, see, just a little something. It hasn't to be long.
I told you I like you. You're a good guy. All right?
That's not enough.
That's it.
No, that's not enough.
Stop it. Stop
Just
it.
one. I'll leave.
You have coffee breath.
I didn't drink coffee.
Well, then-
Okay, listen to me. Look, I'm not going to touch you.
We're too close.
Okay. All right. How's this?
All right, thank you.
Wait, how's this?
No, right. Stop it. All right, I'm
What are
going
you
to end
doing
this
now?
now.
Is this uncomfortable?
Yes, it's uncomfortable.
No, just say something romantic to
All
me.
right. I think you're a very good person. I really,
That's not
truly
romantic.
do. I think you're a great guy.
What about my face?
What about it?
I'm saying.
What am I going to say about that
Go
face?
ahead.
That
You're,
fabulous face.
Don't say. Oh, no, I know what you were going to say.
What?
No, I know, and that would be hurtful.
What?
We've been getting
Oh.
along so well right now. Why?
All right, I'm going to say something romantic, okay? You want something romantic? I'll give it to you. You have beautiful balls. I wish I could
have-
tongue your
what?
balls. All right, you want to get romantic? Let's go. I wish I could.
That was so unnecessary.
What?
I'm not.
You
one of
just
these
said
people
let's do
that
something
people that
romantic.
Come in here and you say those things too.
I wish I could take my tongue and run it up your balls.
Gary.
Is that romantic enough?
No, just say something sweet about
What?
me.
Do you think that's romantic, Gary?
I do.
Yeah.
I wish somebody
You're
would.
in trouble.
I wish somebody would say that about my ball.
What do you think of what I said to you? Does that turn you on?
I think it was horrifying and disgusting. Why?
You wouldn't like that?
Yeah, let me ask you.
That's not wrong. You said you wanted something.
Maybe 15 or 20 minutes more therapy.
No, stop. All right,
I'm
I'm going to say
serious.
something nice.
Okay.
You have a happy face, and I like that. Okay? All right. That's it.
Can I have one little kiss? Can
What?
you act like
Are
you
you
just...
insane? Stop
Wait,
it.
can
I
I-
don't want to kiss you.
Okay.
All
Wait,
right.
can I have a little...
I want to thank
Can I have
Richard.
a handshake?
A what?
A handshake.
No.
No.
I don't want-
Would a friendly hello?
He can give you a fist bump.
Shut up.
Want a fist bump? A friendly fist bump? No. Don't touch my hand like that. Stop it. You're killing me. You're killing me.
It really
You're
hurts.
going to make the break like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say this. What if I just lick your hand?
No. Richard, I do love. Get over there. Get over there.
And now, Planet of the Apes.
Richard Simmons, everybody. And please go to richardsimmons.com and go to what?
Project Hope Unlimited.
Project Hope
to
Unlimited.
help me with our children.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. The great Richard Simmons. And thank you, Richard, for being here. I love it. I love you.
Sal, you've shown your schlong to so many people over the years. Where does this rank? I mean, what's going through?
Number one. It was amazing. What a great feeling.
Are you a little upset that you watched this?
The two greatest moments in my life is when my children were born and showing my penis to Richard Simmons. I feel so good. And I kissed him.
Are you regretful that you didn't have more schmegma on you this time?
No, this was fine. This was just enough. And I've never had a masculine man like a macho man, look at my penis and throw something at it. It was pretty wild.
I'm going to the bathroom. Do you have to come to the bathroom?
Well, I would just wanted to hear what Dick Simmons thinks about Howard Stern.
I love Howard. If he was not married, I would marry him. There you go. I would just marry him. I love him. I can't think of too many people I can say that about. It's all white, like...
Turn on the light. It won't be white. It'll be even whiter. Try GoToMeeting 45 days.
I don't know if you want to get the Eric Stoltzing, how he was supposed to be the Marty McFly character, and then he was dropped after 4 weeks of filming.
So if I can comment on that, what I read in Rolling Stone was he was doing Family Ties, and he was working on Teen Wolf. And he said he had to put the stupid makeup on every day.
Yeah.
And it just so happened in the same town they were shooting Back to the Future, and Chris McGlover was a good friend of his, and they went out one day, and he said he went back to his trailer, and he goes, I'm fucking in this shitty movie, and he's in a fucking Spielberg movie. And then 3 weeks later, they call him, and they go, hey, Stoltz is out, you're in.
Wow.
And they said they even thought about, they originally had him in mind for the part all along.
Wow.
Last thing is...
So why'd they get Stoltz?
That never is explained in the article.
Michael J. Fox is here. I just had a bizarre thought, Michael. Hey, good seeing you. What's happening?
You had a bizarre thought?
I have bizarre thoughts every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But if the show, good to see you. If the show is about, a guy with Parkinson's, which you have.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
But there are times, well, no, you're not cheating, but I just thought about this. There are times on the show where you have to portray Parkinson's, but if you're not having any symptoms at that moment, then you have to pretend to have Parkinson's.
You have to act them.
It's funny. You're the first person that's keyed in on that.
Yes.
Yeah, there are times when I have to fake that I'm symptomatic, and it's strange. It's confusing.
It is confusing because, you know, you're playing yourself in essence. You're playing a guy who had to leave television because he's diagnosed with Parkinson's, which, by the way, I would imagine most people don't even know how to react when they're in the room with you. Like, do people start acting like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sad, is it like a bizarre sort of change in life?
People that don't know me do, but people that know me know I'm pathetic for a million other reasons.
Because I always think of you as like your
They should be saying, I'm so sorry all the time.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah. People should have been sorry before you got Parkinson's.
Yeah, they really should have been.
Yeah, were you a bad, like, I don't want to say a bad guy, but you like you even dropped out of school when you were in the 11th grade.
Yeah.
Like, that's sort of badass to do something like that. When you go to your parents and you say, I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah, my father was really cool because he was a military guy, and then he was in the police department for a while, and he was a no-nonsense guy. He was a no BS guy, and he thought acting in show business was really for weirdos and fairies. And,
yeah.
And so when I went to him and I said I want to drop out of school and move to the States and be an actor, he really surprised me. He just looked at me and said, "Well, if you want to be a lumberjack, go to the goddamn forest." So
right.
So he drove me down.
Wow, that's pretty nice. That's something you didn't expect, but you know, fathers can be tough. I thought you were from a showbiz family. That's what I thought. I you know, because it seemed to me you came on the scene really young.
Yeah, I was when I started Family Ties, I was 20. But I'd moved down to the States at 18, and I'd gone through 3 years of like the kind of requisite eating plain wrap macaroni and sleeping and ducking the landlord and losing my phone and all that stuff.
When you got the job on Family Ties, it was sort of a miracle, right? Because Brandon Tartikoff, who was the head of the network, it was on NBC, right?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want you. You were too short. You didn't look right. This is what I heard.
Yeah.
That you didn't look right with the cast.
Well, his line was to Gary Goldberg, who produced it. Gary was defending me and trying. After hating me, Gary hated me at first.
Right.
And then I got back in with him, and then he became my champion. He wanted Matthew Broderick, and Matthew wasn't available. That was the story of my life back then.
Right.
I found out about things after Matthew turned him down.
Is that debilitating as an actor when you find out the role you got was just turned down by a bunch of other people? Like, don't you want to feel special, like you were the only guy who could play that role, or you didn't care?
As long as the check's cleared.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother me too much because I was just a punk up and coming kid, and but when Gary was fighting for me with Brandon, and Brandon didn't want to hire me, or wanted to fire me after the pilot.
Wow.
And he said, I can't see this kid on a lunchbox.
Wow.
And so then later on, when after Back to the Future hit and stuff, I had a lunchbox made with my picture on it.
Sent him one?
And I wrote, "Here's for you to put your crow in." and he was really sweet. He kept it on his desk for the rest of his life.
I love stories like that. Everyone who has some success in their life has a story like that, that there was always one guy who told you were never going to be successful. You mean you got as far as shooting a pilot, and Brandon Tartikoff wanted to take you out of that show?
Yeah, because I essentially looked weird. I didn't look like Bobby Sherman or.
Yeah, but in a way you did. I mean, you were this cute, young-looking guy who girls fell
What
in love
does
with.
Brandon know is what we're learning here.
Yeah, right. Isn't that so? With network executives and their thoughts.
Well, that's one of the cool things is that Brandon is considered, and rightly so, like one of the geniuses of television.
Right.
He was.
And he was,
Right.
but yet he thought I was no good, and then he became another champion of mine.
Well, of course. I mean, when you think about it,
It was easy once he did.
When the show went on the air, it was a hit pretty much right away. I mean, it built, but it did well, right?
Well, we were kind of like, we had a following, and then the Cosby Show came on. They put the Cosby Show in front of us, and then we were
huge.
America's second favorite family.
Yeah, and the show was originally written for Meredith Baxter Birney, who was it was really her show. You were sort of like one of the supporting characters,
right?
And not only did you become not only did you get the job, but you became the central focus of the show. It became your show.
Yeah.
So at what point does Brandon Tartikoff walk into the dressing room and say to you, "Man, was I wrong about you? Please forgive me. I am embarrassed"?
Well, he was so great. He was such a nice guy, and he came in about 84.
Oh, I love that.
And he really, and then we would have lunch all the time, and he was just such a great guy. He started in Chicago, I think, doing like theme packages for doing the programming on a local station, and like having Gorilla My Dreams week with all the Gorilla movies, and and he was a carnival guy. He was a real show business hustler.
And this guy, Gary David Goldberg, he is that his name, Gary David Goldberg? Yeah, he what a great guy. When a network president says, "I want this kid off the show, get him the fuck out of the show," and then he sticks by you, man. I mean,
Gary was amazing. Gary just passed away this summer, and he was an amazing guy. And
how old a guy was he that he died?
He was 68.
What did he die from?
He had brain cancer. It was really quick. He felt ill last Thanksgiving, and then he was gone by the summer.
Were you close with him even to this day?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah. I in fact, did the kind of controversial memorial thing at the Emmys. I did a tribute to him.
Yeah, I didn't stick all the way through the Emmys.
No, it was. I mean, I did one of those tributes, and it was to my great friend, but it was a bummer. It was kind of like, the Emmys, and then every 10 minutes, just when I got rolling and funny, then one of us would come out and say, "My friend died."
Right. Yeah, it was a weird show like that.
It was a little weird, but I was happy to get the chance to talk about Gary, but it was a bummer.
Are you nervous going back on network television in the sense that, like, the ratings game? That
I've been pre-disastered. I mean,
what do you mean?
I mean, I'm used to like a long time ago. I was talking to somebody about after my diagnosis, I was trying to figure stuff out, and I said, "I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop," and they said, "Idiot, you have Parkinson's. The other shoe already dropped."
Right, the shoe dropped.
The shoe dropped. So
both shoes have dropped.
So buck up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Were you angry when you first got your diagnosis? Like I would be. This is not supposed to happen to me. I'm on a major role in my career. I've got a great wife. I've got a family. This just doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, I had that reaction. I had that, like, no, let me come back in the room and deal with the fact that I'm Michael Fox, that this isn't happening to me, that I'm not an 85-year-old man.
Right.
And the way that he put it, too, when I was diagnosed, he said, he told me I was at Parkinson's, so I'm dealing with that, and then he said, but don't worry, you have another 10 good years left to work.
Yeah.
And I was 29 years old.
Right, unbelievable.
Wow. So that was 20-something years ago. So.
And people like right away when you came out with it. I remember some people were angry you didn't tell people right away. Everyone had judgments to make. I don't know why. And then they decided too that this guy's going to be dead in a year. You don't die.
Right.
You just have to live with the symptoms, I guess.
And you just it was really strange because everybody had an opinion about it, and that kind of really helped me because I realized how bullshitty that was.
Right.
That the only opinion about it that mattered was me.
Yeah.
And it was funny too because I testified in front of Congress about funding for Parkinson's and really early on and I didn't take my medication because I wanted them to see what it does to a person.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people had opinions about that. How dare he not take his medication? And I thought, how dare I not take my medication? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, what's it to them?
What do you have to do with
the guy I got pissed off at was Rush Limbaugh. And I was so angry because you were I remember the story was, it's been a while, you were endorsing a candidate. I think it was a Democratic candidate.
I was endorsing a thing, pro stem cell, so whoever was pro stem cell.
Right, and thank God you were. I mean, when George Bush was president and this ridiculousness and restrictions on stem cell, I said, if this guy had a son or daughter with Parkinson's or a major disease, he'd fucking want stem cell research.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same argument with abortion. Yeah, if his little girl got knocked up or raped, he'll squire away somewhere and get her an abortion. Don't worry about it. It's all hypocrisy. But Limbaugh went on the air, and he blasted you because he said, "Oh, in the TV commercial, you are putting on your Parkinson's."
Right.
Now, you're a classy guy because you really acted like it just didn't bother you. But I bet in private it did.
Well, I mean, it's like he was just being a bully. The thing about it is he wasn't smart about it. Anybody can say anything, and I'm entertained by it if they're smart about it.
Right.
And then there's some humor with it, but this was just like. The worst part of it was, come after me all you want, but don't like get on camera and shake and I mean that's somebody's mother you're making fun of.
Right.
It's not me. It's and I just viewed him as a bully and just ignored him. But
have you ever run into him?
No.
No.
We don't travel in the same circles.
No. But, you know, it's funny, like in show business, you run into people, you know, because you're at events and things. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever run into Rush Limbaugh?
Have
Nobody
I?
knows where he hangs out.
Yeah,
have you?
I've not run into him.
You've not?
No, I don't know where he.
No, I wouldn't. Listen, who do I run into? You had ran into like years ago in the street somewhere. You were like buying a hot dog or something. I don't know what was going on.
My favorite story about you is that my son, who's now 24, when he was 10, he was a big Magic fan, and so we went to see Penn and Teller.
Right.
At the Beacon, and it was his birthday, so he had a couple little friends with him, like 4 or 5 little friends, and you were sitting behind us.
Oh, that's right.
So somehow I got better tickets than you, which was amazing.
You had great seats. I was
but
jealous.
you were behind us, and then afterwards, all the kids were saying, "How much did it cost you to get Howard Stern to come to Sam's birthday?"
Yeah, look at me. I'm like when you hire the Muppets or something. Yeah, it was so weird. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, that was like 100 years ago. There's a couple things I got to ask you about your career before we talk about your new TV show. So, when you were doing Family Ties, while you were doing that, you got the job to do the movie Teen Wolf.
Right.
Right? You're doing Teen Wolf, but you had auditioned for Back to the Future, and you didn't get the part in Back to the Future. Eric Stoltz did, I heard.
Yeah, well, what happened, I didn't audition for it. They'd come, I didn't know this, but they'd gone to Gary Goldberg, and asked if I could get out of the show to do Back to the Future. And he said, "No, are you crazy? We're on a roll, and I can't give them up." And I didn't know about it. I didn't hear about it. In fact, the only connection I had with the movie was I was shooting Teen Wolf in Pasadena, and location scouts came for Back to the Future to check out the locations of the same street that we were shooting on, and I knew Crispin Glover, who I had been on our show, and I knew he was in this movie, and I was really pissed that Crispin had this great Spielberg movie, and I was wearing all this hair on my face, doing essentially a metaphor about puberty.
Right.
And
were you pissed about doing Teen Wolf? Did you like doing that movie, or did you think it was crap?
And I went into it with my eyes wide open. I thought it was really low budget, so I thought we were doing good for the budget we had in it.
Why did you take that movie? Because you were on a major role. Your sitcom was huge at that point. Why did you take Teen Wolf? Just because you wanted to break into movies? You wanted to break into a movie.
Yeah.
And so you did it. It was a big hit.
Yeah, it was a hit because it followed Back to the Future. I mean, it's hard to figure it stand alone, but
right.
But yeah. So what happened was, then they shot with Eric for 5 weeks, and I guess it just didn't work. They weren't getting what they wanted.
Those stories are so weird to me. They shot for 5 weeks with Eric Stoltz, who's, you know, a good actor, certainly capable. What do you think went wrong on Back to the Future with him?
I just don't think he was cheap and goofy enough. I just think that I have no shame, and so I was willing to do the eyeball rolling and the double takes and the.
Spielberg must have had. Someone told me Spielberg had you in mind when he was going to do Back to the Future.
Yeah, and they went to Gary, and Gary wouldn't let me on. And then they went back to Gary after shooting 5 weeks with Eric and said, "It's the last half of the season. We're shooting mostly at night.
Right?
Can we jam together all the night shoots so he can do Family Ties in the daytime?"
Can you imagine if Gary hadn't given permission to do Back to the Future, which is just such a pivotal part of your career? I mean, it was huge. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, maybe that's why you remained friends with him.
I never would have known. I never would have known because
he never would have told you. I could never hold you back. Like if I was in Gary's shoes, I couldn't live with myself if I held you back from doing a Steven Spielberg movie.
I think he was happy to have the second opportunity. I think he was happy to have the second opportunity to let me do it.
Because he should have let you do it in the first place, shouldn't he have?
And I mean, it's hard to say because he had been waiting a long time to have a hit show, and so I mean, it's tricky stuff. And
why do you think he never told you that?
He didn't want me to be disappointed.
Right, because it would have broken your heart that you weren't in a Steven Spielberg movie.
It would have upset me in a way. I mean, I would have still been grateful to Gary for the opportunity. And what I said to Gary was, I won't let you down. I'm not going to do this movie and have it do well and then bolt.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to stick around. I stuck around for 7 seasons.
Yeah, you did, which was really good of you, because after a success like Back to the Future, and it's a franchise picture, and probably at that point in your life, when that movie comes out and it's huge, everyone in Hollywood probably wanted you for films. Most people would have done a really scummy thing and split the TV show.
It never occurred to me because Gary was just so good to me, and it was...
I remember even thinking, like, what the hell is he still doing on that show? Like, he could be in
there's a
any
big movie star on TV.
Yeah, right, yeah. What's he doing, you know?
Yeah, I had to delay running my film career into the ground.
What do you mean? Did you run your film career into the ground? Do you think you played it wrong?
What happened was I got muddied by my diagnosis.
Yeah.
I panicked and signed a 3-picture deal, and then didn't have a choice of movies I wanted to do. And
you mean you got the diagnosis for Parkinson's? You told you have 10 good years, and so you said to yourself, "Shit, I better do as many movies as I can now and pack it in."
Yeah, and then I realized that wasn't the best strategy. But I was never one of those guys that, like, people talk about their career.
Yeah.
And career. I mean, I was an actor. I was a schmuck.
Right. You didn't think it all through.
Yeah,
was it some master plan?
It was like if I was smart, I wouldn't be telling Mallory to get off the phone.
Yeah. But if you know, in a way, look, we all don't know how much time we're going to have with anything.
Right.
So the Parkinson's forced you to make a bunch of quick decisions.
Yeah.
I'll grab everything I can at that point. Because of the position you were in, you probably could have taken your time and picked and chosen a bunch of different things. But I remember a couple of really good movies after Back to the Future.
Yeah, there were some good movies.
Yeah.
It was a strange time because, like I said, the guy told me I had 10 years left to work, and I didn't know.
What a terrible thing to go through.
Well, it was funny. It was like being the analogy I was making is it's like being stuck in the middle of the road with cement feet, and a bus is coming, and you don't know when it's coming, and you can hear it, but you don't know when it'll be there, and you don't know how hard it'll hit. And then I realized it was stupid to I mean, eventually over time I realized it was stupid to be waiting for that. That I just go on with my life.
But you didn't know that then. I mean, how would you know? They described this sort of weird sentence. You're gonna like, who knows? This is gonna screw you up, and it's gonna happen. And so right away you panic. Did you go into therapy right away? I'm talking about psychotherapy.
A couple years later, I did.
You waited a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, I quit. It's hard to explain. My first reaction to it was to start drinking heavily.
Did you?
I started.
What's heavily?
Well, I mean, I used to drink to party, but then I was drinking alone and just drinking to just not be.
Every day?
Every day.
So you were self-medicating?
Yeah. And then I quit that, and then...
How did you quit it? Did you go to AA?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? So you went to meet, like someone said to you, look, it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
And you probably were like, well, who the fuck cares? I've got Parkinson's and my career is...
Well, no, I mean, all I had to do was put it in context of my family. I had a young son, and I was married, and I didn't want to screw that up. And so then, once I did that, then it was about a year of like a knife fight in a closet, where I just didn't have my tools to deal with it. But then after that, then I went into therapy, and it all started to get really clear to me that.
What did you learn in therapy? Like, how did it get cleared? Like, hey, this isn't a death sentence, and I can have a life.
And it's just one, just take one day at a time. Just whatever happens, don't project. Don't. And the other thing is, like, when you said to people, like, they don't know how to act.
Right.
After a while, I figured out that it doesn't matter. I'm just who I am.
But were you embarrassed at first? Like when you couldn't control your body, when you couldn't control, let's say, your handshaking or something, were you embarrassed or ashamed?
No, I was just frustrated.
Frustrated, yeah. When you were sitting out on the sidelines, like, okay, so you decide that's it, I can't act anymore. You walked away from show business. Was that torture for you? I mean, because you love acting.
Yeah, it was. It felt kind of like it just felt helpless. It just felt unfair in a way, but I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, helplessness is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah.
Like when we feel, we're under some sort of magical illusion that we're not helpless, and then it happens, and you just fucking choke, and you go, I'm in a situation now where I am useless. I can't do anything about it.
And that's when it happens. That's when it gets better, because then you realize I don't have any control over this. I don't have, and so fuck it. just be happy for what's going on, and then things started to really turn the other way. Then it got my marriage got great, and my career. I started to.
Why did your marriage get great? Because all of a sudden you realize, wow, this person really has my back. She's like with me.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I really appreciate her for maybe the first time.
And people have this
Did
idea.
you expect that she was going to take off the moment there was trouble?
I didn't know, but she said she was in, and then I didn't believe that she was in.
Right.
And then it came clear to me that she was definitely in. She had my back, and she's been amazing. But people have this image of her that she's like this rock, and she's not like this stoic champion. She's like this cool chick, dude, who like could have bolted, but she didn't.
I think that's what people don't get about relationships. Yeah, especially guys in Hollywood, you realize that, there's tons of women out there and trading in and all this. But if you have a woman who really cares about you and loves you, there's nothing better than that.
And laughs at your jokes the 19th time around. We make the same joke, and Tracy says, I'm on a loop and it's getting shorter.
How's this affected your kids when they saw you going through this in your life? Because you're sitting at home going, shit, I'm a major fucking actor. And now I'm like in self-retirement, and I'm a young guy.
Well, my son was really young when I was diagnosed.
Yeah.
And my daughters were actually, my twin daughters who are now 18. When they were born, that was when I was on the upswing, when I was feeling good. And it was so cool because it was one of the big decisions with Tracy and I was whether to have more kids.
Right.
And then we had more kids, and it turned out to be twins, and it was just like this great affirmation. It was like, well, cool. And then they've grown up with it their whole lives, and I have an 11-year-old, and so I'm just shaky dad.
Right. They just know you that way.
If you ask them to describe me, I think one of the last things they'd say was I had Parkinson's.
Is it physically painful, or is it just like, I mean, I don't know much about the disease, honestly.
It's not physically painful like itself. I think if I have a rough day and I'm like contorting into strange positions after a while, and my muscles kind of like complain, but
right.
Oh, I mean,
is it exhausting?
It can be.
Right.
But everybody gets the thing that I learned, and the thing that I like about the show is that it's about the fact that everybody has their own bag of hammers. Everybody has their own thing. When
you decided to come back and do a TV show, were you worried about your health? Were you like, you know what, man, this is going to be a grueling schedule too, because doing television on that level, and you're the star of the show.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about it, but I thought about it. I've been doing like The Good Wife and other shows. Dennis Leary's show I did.
Yeah, Dennis Leary's your good friend.
Yeah.
How close are you with him?
I've known him for quite a while.
Yeah, good dude.
How'd he get to be your friend?
Yeah, well, how come I'm not your friend and he is, really? I mean, don't you think I should be your friend?
Yeah, you're
really.
my friend. You're my friend.
Yeah, but
I just known him for a long time from what how do I know him?
Yeah, how do you guys hang out?
He
maybe you don't know him. Maybe he just started hanging out.
Maybe it isn't Dennis at all. Maybe it's some other guy.
Like the wives get along and you guys all get together
exactly.
and you go on vacations and
his
things?
wife is fantastic, yeah. And we do go on vacation.
Like you have a bromance.
Yeah. Well, we flat out have sex.
You have sex. It's gone further.
And
your wife doesn't consider that cheating because it's a dude.
No,
it's a guy. Right.
I heard the weirdest thing. That you were in some, and forgive me for not knowing the details entirely, but early on in your career, you were in some, I don't know, indie movie or something, and almost everyone who was in that movie, I think you shot it in Canada, has Parkinson's.
It was a TV show I did in Canada called Leo and Me, and
Leo and Me,
like 5 people. But believe it or not, from a scientific point of view, that's not significant.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, it is from a personal point of view. And
wait a second. Everyone on Leo and Me who was in that movie or whatever it was, TV show, has Parkinson's?
5 people. Out of a crew of however many, and it's definitely like something
Don't you think
it's
that's
interesting?
I mean,
but it's just a coincidence.
Don't you think I think you and I should go study that and maybe do something scientific with that?
Well, we thought about it, but from a scientific point of view, it doesn't constitute. But yeah.
Me, you, and Dennis Leary, we're going to lab, and we'll figure out what's going down here. Maybe we'll come up with a cure. You know what I mean? It's not bullshitting
those
around.
three scientists will definitely crack the case.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are they getting any closer to a cure? I know you raised tons of money. You raised something like $380 million for Parkinson's research, which is awesome. And I'm sure people do appreciate that a lot. Because everybody knows somebody with Parkinson's. A lot of people have it, right?
Yeah, well, it's over 1 million in the States, and God knows how many worldwide. But
are they any closer to finding a cure?
Yeah, we are. The thing is that I kind of learned when I got into it is that the whole system is screwed up.
Yeah.
And so we had to kind of reinvent the way it's done.
Because people don't talk to other people, scientists don't share research.
It's like silo. It's like academic piles on top of government, piles on top of pharmaceutical, and it just goes straight up and it doesn't go forward.
So frustrating, right?
So we're trying to find a way to tip the silo over, make it a pipeline, and get information moving through. And we're really doing a lot of.
I mean, I'm no scientist, as you know. I was fart man. But it seems to me, if we got all these guys talking, and these stem cells seem to do something. It seems something.
And there's stuff like gene therapy, and the other thing that we're doing is gathering information that wasn't gathered before. We're trying to find a biomarker so that we can identify, because by the time I was diagnosed, 85% of my dopamine-producing cells are gone by the time I show symptoms.
Wow.
So if we can figure out a way to figure out who's going to have it before they have symptoms, we can find a way to retard progress. And
right. If they could have identified that even in terms of you being an infant, if they could identify that, then you probably never would have symptoms.
Right. We find a way to treat it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I got to invent that.
Yeah, we're working on that. So we'll bring you in. We'll bring you in to close to the closing strokes.
Imagine I invent a cure for Parkinson's. Boy, I'd probably go down in history.
Finally, people would accept you.
So the 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗿𝗍 show. Did you want to call it the 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗍 show, or is that a little intimidating?
It was a default thing. It was just like anything we called it, people went, "Oh, that's a 𝗦𝗁𝗲𝗍 show."
Right.
So we figured,
yeah, might as well go with it.
Might as well go with it, and I think they figured like they're paying for it, so they might as well call it that.
What are we looking at in terms of competition? Anything major?
2.5 Men.
You could beat them. Hey, wait a second. That's sort of weird. 2.5 Men. Yeah, they're ready to be knocked off, right? You could do it. You're the king.
I have a hard time thinking of TV as a blood sport, but it is a blood sport.
It is,
so I
isn't
might as well
it?
get used to it.
Oh, it's awful.
So we're at to kill them.
Will you check the ratings the next day?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be traveling, but I'm sure they'll call me and say, your career's over.
you're out. Remember that retirement you took? Well, you're back in it.
You've done yourself what Parkinson's couldn't do to you.
Yeah. And they shoot this thing like you got to memorize a whole script every week, right?
Well, but we shoot one camera film, so
oh, you do.
We take each scene as it comes on and then knock it off, and we don't do it again. Whereas like with 4-camera film, you rehearse it all week. And
who's your lead in? The Voice?
Our lead-in is going to be Sean Saves the World.
Sean Saves the World? Does that do well?
It's new.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah, I was going to say, nobody knows what that is.
You got to follow The Voice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Well, I'll make some calls. I know all of them. They love me over there.
Once you get the Parkinson's thing figured out, then
yeah. First let me straighten out your TV career. That's way more important than curing Parkinson's.
Yeah, it's an immediate concern.
Does Parkinson's make reading really difficult when you have to read your script every week?
It makes reading the newspaper hard in the morning. It's like rattling and. But you get used to it. I mean, you just.
What a challenge. Sex still good?
Sex is great.
That doesn't ever get affected.
No, that's. I mean, the only thing I always say, the only thing about sex is deciding who's going to be the agent of motion.
Yeah, who's moving faster?
Yeah.
But yeah, right. You get some new moves, I guess.
Yeah.
And what about the kids? Are they going to be?
Do that again? I can't do it again.
That just happened. That was spontaneous.
That just happened.
Yeah. Do the kids want to be actors?
My youngest probably, but my older ones now. My son Sam is got a job in kind of quasi real estate and
he's doing real estate.
Well, he works for a company called One Fine Stay, which is sets up luxury houses for people that travel. So if you got a big apartment on Fifth Avenue and you want to stay in London, and they'll hook you up with a apartment in London, and you can rent your apartment in New York. And
are they afraid they're going to get Parkinson's? There's a biological component, right, that can be passed down genetically?
They don't.
Genetic.
They don't have it.
They don't have the gene. We know about a few genes that LRT2 and alpha-synuclein, and they don't have.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So the show goes on. I hope it's big and successful for you. You're such a good guy. I mean, it'll be great. And you, and so let me get this straight. It's the Michael J. Fox show, but it's about you as Michael J. Fox leaving show business and then having to raise a family.
Well, it's about me as a character named Mike Henry, who's a news guy. We wanted to find a way to be famous, but not be like ultra famous. And like in New York, people know their local Chuck Scarborough, whoever. They love the local news guys, and they're kind of revered.
Yeah.
And so he's one of those guys, and the story is he was doing that. He got diagnosed, and like me, he said, "Oh, I got to change everything." So he left his job, and then 5 years down the line, he's like, "What am I doing? I'm driving my family crazy. I'm at home. I'm not doing anything.
Right.
And I might as well do my old job." So he goes back.
Oh, so he goes back. Yeah. Was NBC nervous hiring you because they were afraid you were ill or it wouldn't go over because you had an illness?
I'm sure there were some insurance issues, but
are there really?
I mean, I'm sure that they had to. Yeah. They had to buy some insurance, but no, they were great. They've been great to me.
That's great.
And the great thing is, like, as long as I play a guy with Parkinson's, I can do anything.
Right.
I just can't play a guy who doesn't have Parkinson's. I can play any kind of guy.
You could be Batman with Parkinson's.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch that. I don't give a shit.
I can be Hamlet with Parkinson's.
What an idea. Michael J. Fox. Check it out. Oh, here, a couple of people want to talk to you real quick. I don't know. I heard you had a timeout, so I have to make sure I hit that. Scott, go ahead.
A time limit.
A time limit, yeah.
Hey,
yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, it's great to be on. I recently got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I was in the pesticide industry for about 15, 20 years. And I was wondering if Michael J. Fox's foundation has done any research on that.
Don't you think everyone who gets it, the part of the process you go through is like, okay, now I got to figure out what caused this.
Why?
Yeah.
Was it the movie? I mean, you probably went, hey, wait a second, that TV show I did in Canada, everybody got Parkinson's, or you start to go, I work in the pesticides. The point is, you'll never know.
What I didn't hear him say. What industry did he work in?
Pesticides.
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I would say that probably has something to do with it.
Scott, let me ask you a quick question. Were you in the TV show Leo and Me at all?
No, but I tell everybody the best part about Parkinson's is you ain't got to try to whack off. It just does it for you.
Is that true? When you beat off?
He's going to sit and forget it. Well, you don't control the rhythm, so...
it's probably like being with a woman. It's like you can't control your own masturbation.
It's like a bad hand job.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
When you masturbate, your hand just goes out of control?
Well, I don't do it the frequency I did it as a younger man, but yeah, it just goes on its own.
That's crazy.
It's like brushing your teeth.
That's a whole new thing every time.
And brushing your teeth, you just kind of lock it in a position and then it goes.
I heard a beautiful story that Muhammad Ali called you personally.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years ago that was.
That was about 10, 15 years ago.
10 or 15 years ago. And he said to you quite simply, we'll get through this together.
Yeah. He said now that you're in the fight, we'll win. It was just an amazing moment.
Yeah. I would cry. The story gives me the chills.
I did cry.
You did, yeah. I can see that. I mean, what a gracious thing for him to do.
Yeah, he was amazing. I've met him and been with him many times since, and he's really in rough shape now. But
he is.
Yeah.
But don't you think he got his Parkinson's from the fight game, from getting?
Well,
but again, you don't know.
It definitely had. I'm sure that kind of getting punched in the head by Joe Frazier can't be good for you.
No.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like you say, do I wonder what? I personally don't wonder what caused it. It doesn't serve me.
Right.
I got other stuff to do.
I get into the blame game with all my stuff, all my personal shit that doesn't go right in my life. I have to find something to blame because I think it gives me control.
Yeah, and that's the big lesson for me. Was like I said before, was realizing that I'm along for the ride. So the thing is to make the best out of it, and I'm able to do this thing with the foundation and give people that have it some assurance that someone's doing something.
You want to talk to
And
Eric?
it doesn't really matter how you got it. You got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to talk to Eric, the actor?
Yes.
All right. All right. Eric, please don't go on and on. Make a statement and that's it, or a question.
I just have a question. I was wondering if Michael J. Fox thinks that there will be more and more characters in movies and TV shows with disabilities anytime soon.
Yeah, we've gotten Eric a whole bunch of roles. He's in a wheelchair and stuff. We've landed him a few parts. So
that's great. Well,
he sees this as Eric. What do you want a part?
This is a stepping stone.
This is a stepping stone for Eric now that Michael's on a regular television series.
Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I think like what I think is cool is that we should not only should there be more actors with disabilities in shows, but they shouldn't play the soft piano music and do it in slow motion and.
Right.
Get all. I mean, people with disabilities can be assholes too.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I treat Eric like an asshole, right, Eric?
Eric is an asshole.
Yeah. Right.
He
It's
acts
great.
like an asshole.
I love people say, "Why do you love him?" I say, "Because he's a regular guy. That's it." Eric, I'm working on getting you in the James Caan show. Forget about it. I don't think Michael's looking for you. One last question from Mike in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Michael J. It's an honor to speak to you.
Thank you.
Do people with disabilities want to befriend you and stuff now? I mean, like they come up like they think they should be your friend?
Well, they are my friend.
They are your friend. Everyone is your friend.
Everyone's my friend. It's easier that way.
I like how everyone calls you Michael J. Fox, too.
Yeah.
Like, no one just calls you Michael.
Except in Thailand. When I was in Thailand, they called me Micro J. Fox.
Micro J. Fox.
Micro J. Fox.
I can't say the X, huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. What's up?
Hey, Michael, I'm wondering if you ever looked into deep brain stimulation, and is that an option for treatment for you? My wife worked in a center that did that kind of stuff.
What is that, brain stimulation?
Yeah, it's where they implant electrodes in your brain, and they kind of syncopate with the misfiring of your.
Would you do that?
Well, I have not done it because on my best day with medication, I'm better than
that.
But that's a great thing, and it's helped a lot of people, and it really is. It's a remarkable thing, and I don't rule out doing it. I did a brain surgery when I was younger.
Oh yeah, I
Dell'Abate.
remember reading about that you did brain surgery.
And they kind of burned a lesion in part of my brain to retard the symptoms on my left side.
Did it work?
It did, but it didn't stop the progression on the other side.
Yeah, right.
And so I don't want people in my brain too many times. When the air hits your brain, it's a weird deal.
Yeah, it's scary. It really is.
We know somebody who had that, Howard.
Who?
Paula Schneider.
Oh, she did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she has one of those implants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, and you have kind of like a little chest pack under your skin, like a pacemaker.
Wow.
Like a battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen.
Hey, brother, you're an inspiration to people everywhere, Michael. I want to thank you for
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
You're an
Michael.
inspiration too, Howard.
Yeah, he's okay. I'm more of an inspiration, though. Let's be real. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
I don't like when people don't compliment me. Well,
It's just
anyway,
so great.
Michael, it's so great seeing you. I wish you a lot of luck with this show. The show is called The Michael J. Fox Show. You must tune in. It's a show that deals with Michael.
And Tracy's, there's 2 episodes.
Tracy's in it?
Tracy's in one of the episodes, the second episode that airs on. We have 2 shows on Thursday night, and she's smoking hot. She plays the sexy neighbor, and she's.
But you didn't. Tracy could have played your wife in the show.
Right, but then we'd be doing that at work and then going home and doing that in life, and it would just be.
Was there any thought that you said, hey, you know what? It wouldn't be bad to get some hot chick to play my wife so I can end up in a couple of fucking bedroom scenes with her? I mean,
I didn't go through that thought process, but I was happy to have Tracy on the show, and I asked her if she wanted to do the show.
Right.
And she said, no, it'd be easier not to, but could she show up and do a cameo every now and then? And I said, yeah, great. And we wrote this part right away of the sexy neighbor who comes on to me, and.
Oh, no kidding.
And she was great.
Yeah, Tracy looks pretty good, man.
She's smoking hot.
Yeah, she really is. She keeps it together.
She's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't care how good she is. If she hit the wall, you'd have to unload her. She kept herself together, right?
She's amazing.
She really is amazing.
Yeah, she's a great person, but it doesn't hurt that she's the hottest.
Yeah, and you went through the shitty period in your marriage too, right? Where you
early on when I quit drinking. And
did she give you the ultimatum? You quit drinking,
what was
or I'm
cool
leaving?
about it is she just looked at me like, "Is this what you want? Is this you want to do this?" And it was like indifference, which was worse than being pissed.
Right.
And worse than being upset. It was just like.
That is a cool way to approach a person who you're married to, like rather than like start moralizing and telling them what to do. Just like, hey, is this really the way you want to go?
Yeah, it's just because our paths will diverge.
Yeah. Anyway, listen.
It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, your co-star.
Do you stay in touch with the people from the old series?
Yeah, we unfortunately the last time we got together was because Gary passed away, but
right.
But we stay in touch.
Do you?